Unhinged Wonders. We are your hosts, Daisy.
Chrysanthemum.
And Peony. And this is Take 3, where one trio talks, reacts, streams, geeks out.
And collectively have a mental breakdown.
Today, to belatedly celebrate our first anniversary of this channel, we
Very belatedly.
we are going back to the series that started this channel and giving a post-show review and thoughts on Maya and the Three. As it says in the corner, this is mostly by Peony, but me and Chris added our own kind of thoughts.
I added a thought of a thought.
I love that for you. Terrible
Alright.
work, everybody. Good job. Spoilers, obviously.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, let's do this. So, a major thread of Maya and the Three is prophecies and the interpretation of prophecies. Something interesting that repeatedly recurs is questioning the validity of prophecies. For example, Lord Miklan says that prophecies are just stories and nonsense, right before committing a bunch of murder. Barely more than an episode into the series.
Love.
Dude, I forgot about my own phrasing. What was I on? Because I made this a while ago, obviously.
Yeah, this is
Throughout
sitting
the
in the archives.
Oof. You know what else is sitting in the archives? My Love in Deep Space presentation. But,
That's true. We need to do that at some point as well.
There are
Anyway.
many things in the archives.
The archives. Thanks, college. Anyway, throughout the plot of the series, Maya is working to interpret and serve a quote-unquote true prophecy. The interpretation of that prophecy continuously changes. It goes from the eagle and jaguars to the rooster, skull, puma, eagle champion set to the idea that the true prophecies refer to all four of the major civilizations together. It is making the point that prophecies are nearly useless.
Mm-hmm.
It even lays out in Maya's opening monologue in episode 1 that prophecies only go so far without action and sacrifice. By that I mean you can try to interpret prophecies and unravel the future, but the fact is, even with stanzas as your guide, the interpretation is often as unpredictable as the future would have been sans prophecy. The role of the prophecy in the story becomes less about telling the audience the concrete fate or future of the world, but bringing together the characters within the world. It gives the kingdoms a common target to aim at, and reassurance they can make the shot, more than it actually tells anyone anything.
Yeah. Prophecies usually suck, bro.
Yep. Also, we end up with, like, a Macbeth Tolkien, like, prophecy phrasing subversion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, everything did hinge on Maya's sacrifice, but not in a way anybody expected.
Nope.
Apush is the only character in the entire series who actually knows what's going on.
And we love her for it.
Um, the hard part is her interpreting them, which fits the theme of the future being difficult to unravel. For example, Apush, all the way back in episode 1, declares that Princess Maya. They pulled no punches, they just said what's gonna happen. But out of context, going in with the same level of understanding as Maya, Apush's strange comments seem metaphorical, which is a really good way to write a prophecy. Because
Mm-hmm.
when the prophecy is not vague, it hammers home that interpretation of a prophecy before it is fulfilled is unbelievably difficult. Also, they seem to have some triple goddess concepts to them, which with the mother mating crone sort of vibe going on in the volcanic gases in that last episode.
Heck yeah, baby.
They also seem to be one of the quote unquote celestials referenced. Or maybe they are the entirety of the celestials. I don't know. I can't find anything about triple goddesses in Mesoamerican mythologies online. The point is, Apush gives the vibes of Tom Bombadil.
Heck yeah, she does.
Accurate assessment. Past me was on point.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. The interesting thing is, Apush comments that Maya is on the path of the true prophecy, but does not say that the rooster, skull, puma, eagle prophecy is that prophecy. I think Apush is referring to Maya being on the path of the prophecy they gave at the beginning. Princess Maya will be the sun. Um, it's been theorized that Zatz was in fact the Puma warrior, not Pichu, but both end up instrumental in the story. All four of the kingdoms end up involved in their entirety. My own theory is that the one true prophecy of Maya and the Three was always Apush's, and that all the other events of the story were not actually certain. They happened because the people in the stories chose to act based on the stories of the prophecy.
That makes sense.
I think the only set fates in this series are those of the sun and the moon, hence why the iconography and references are all over the place, and why the sun and moon prophecy is never addressed or questioned. It just happens the way the future does. Also, lest we forget, this franchise is just built around ships, so,
Yeah.
like, it started with the Book of Life, and that was obviously built around a ship, and then we get here, and it's like, yeah, okay. The guy has an incredibly good way of doing exactly one ship
Mm-hmm.
over and over again, which I kind of adore.
I don't care how well.
No matter how long it's been your mind. I'm tired. Anyway, it's been a really long day. So I think this integral sun and moon theme is the reason Maya and Zatz's relationship works so well, because the writers are establishing narrative chemistry between them as well as character chemistry between them as individuals, which is something you really have to do when you are cramming a lot of narrative into a very short format and you want to do a ship.
Definitely.
So Princess Maya is the sun, and she brings life, light, protection, and guidance to the mortal peoples around her. She's fiery, she's energetic, and she's steady in her course and motivations. Zatz, the Prince of Bats, is much more cautious and subtle in comparison. He first appears to us from a place of darkness, the court of the underworld, but is quickly established as a character driven by honor and light, which slowly waxes over the course of the series as he aligns with Maya's light, coming to reflect her purpose as the moon reflects the sun. Their relationship is driven as much by the two characters involved as by the mechanics of the plot and how those mechanics shape each of their non romantic goals. It really does feel like there is a genuine and well crafted push and pull between Maya and Zatz as characters and partners. Good ship.
Very
Mm-hmm.
nice, Bert.
And also Diego Luna is giving it his all as always, so there's that.
Heck yeah, baby.
So Dark Robin Myths has an extensive video going over the lore that went into Maya and the Three. I forgot I did research. Not the conspiracy board! I just read my own caption. Okay. So Dark Robin Myths went into the lore that's in Maya and the Three. And Overly Sarcastic Productions has a video explaining the Aztec myth of the Five Suns, and I looked at both for my lore research. First of all, I am willing to bet that Maya becoming the sun is a direct reference to the Aztec myth where 5 different gods take turns trying to be the sun. The first 4 gods destroy the world horribly, so, oops. Apparently, in the original Maya and the Three videos, I referenced one of those gods ending the world with a rain of blood. And apparently I was right.
Yeah.
I love being right. Second of all, let's talk about the gods. Mictlan and Micte are both direct references to Aztec gods of death in the underworld. Mictlan Tecutli, yikes, which translates to the Lord of Mictlan, with Mictlan being the name for the Aztec underworld. And Micte Caquehuatl, I'm so sorry. See, I called it the Lady of Death. Sorry for definitely butchering those. See, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen a year ago. Listen, I think Aztec mythology is so cool. I can't pronounce their names.
Yeah.
The ADHD is so bad with us because we had this ready a year ago, basically, which is why we're doing it for the 1-year anniversary.
I
Heck
put
yeah,
this together a year ago, yeah. We were
Oh.
waiting on Chrysanthemum.
And then it didn't happen.
And then it didn't happen. Rips the cover off another chunk of conspiracy board. Past me, calm down. So, Cipacli is actually a reference to the Aztec nightmare alligator creature that the four major Aztec gods mostly killed and used the body of to create the land masses of the earth. I say mostly killed because in the mythos, Cipacli is only mostly dead, not all dead, and is in fact still hungry, which is why the Aztecs sacrificed people to
Sounds
keep
like
Cipacli docile. Neat!
mostly dead and still hungry.
Accurate. There's further mythology references. Capricorn has a specific origin, as does the idea of bats being messages from the underworld. But I'd rather not just plagiarize Dark Robin and OSP, so go check out their videos for more parallels. um, Also, we're back into the smaller details that enhance the quality of Maya and the Three now. Yay. Something I actually really liked is that the series was not afraid to let its individual episodes run longer than the average kids show, to include all the information they needed to. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, the episodes were long.
They had good
Um,
quality.
they were solid, yeah. Most of the episodes were around 33 to 35 minutes. Industry standard is like 22 to 26 minutes for kids' cartoons. The last episode is somewhere around 45 minutes. I've seen other shows suffer for lack of time, Wizard's Tales of Arcadia being a prime example. Rest in peace!
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
I could get you started. It would be a whole nother slideshow.
It would
Uh,
be.
Honestly, we should do that slideshow, but, you know.
We have too many slideshows we need
Add
to
it to the
do.
archive.
Add it
For
to the
real.
archive.
Not even joking when we say that, bro. Too many
The
ideas.
archive.
Oh my goodness.
There were too many. Anyway, this series took its time and it paid off. They also don't waste time running a theme song or intro every episode. We get it in episode 1, and then the series barely bothers to slap the title in there afterwards. Which I honestly respect so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Something that also really works for me is the chemistry between the characters, not just Maya and Zatz, though they do live in my head rent free, but the entire main ensemble. The writers, explicitly and otherwise, have reasons for the characters to connect in every direction. It's a well constructed 5-man band format, regardless of the fact there's technically only 4 in the group at any given time for most of the series. Uh, the dynamics had to be rushed at points because of the format, but it's impressive they mostly felt organic given the time frame and the dense plot.
Yeah.
So, closing thoughts from Peony. I love how I have a color gradient of the background colors that have slowly just reflected my descent into madness. So that about covers my major thoughts. There's a very distinct and very intriguing feel to Maya and the Three, and one that I find extremely compelling. I really liked how dark it was willing to take a lot of the character beats and plot points. I mean, every one of these characters has at least one dead parental figure. Rico has outright committed manslaughter. They killed 3/5 of the main cast, who are, by the way, all teenagers.
Including the main character.
Uh, I can't imagine the agony of Maya's parents trying to rebuild their family when their 3 eldest sons and daughter were all killed.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Raising twins who have no idea what this family looked like for over a decade
Oh my gosh, that's
and half
crazy.
their parents' lives. I mean,
That's insane.
wow.
Like, there was literally a whole nother, like, world you don't even know about, little child. Just in this
Yeah,
family.
yeah, exactly. Like, those were 3 boys and a girl raised to adulthood that are
Mm,
just gone that these twins know nothing about.
That's
that's
gotta
decades of
suck.
adults, bro.
Like, bruh. It's shocking to me that this series could do this much damage and still come out at the other end with a hopeful tone that doesn't feel like a Pyrrhic victory. It's incredibly good writing, and I respect that they just did what they wanted to do and made it work. Easier
Mm-hmm.
said than done, and they did it well.
Yep.
Okay, well.
All right. Let's see what I was focused on. The show is definitely not what I was expecting. It's been literal years since I last remember watching the Book of Life, and it is like I think almost like even closer to a decade now at this point.
You
But
should rewatch it. It's freaking good.
I should. But to see a canon prequel come out years later is amazing because I don't feel like we get it all that often, and especially this many years after the original. Like I think the last time I saw someone do that was the prequels for Star Wars. And even
James
then,
Cameron's Avatar.
oh, that's
Technically,
right.
that's not a prequel, but like,
Yeah. I liked how even though the show is only 9 episodes long, they gave us so much lore and detail about the world. I'm still curious about Apush, but she feels like one of those characters where we'll never really find out who she is. She's just the local crazy lady who is almost definitely a forest nymph, and I am okay
maybe
with
God,
that.
maybe
She's not like
possibly a
other
God.
girls.
Not like other girls, except she doesn't have to say it because it's just true.
Yeah. And then I think we I don't know why I said I think we did mention in the first part of the reaction series to this that they tend to trauma dump a lot on us and don't give us much time to see the characters work through all of that. But given the situation everybody's in, it makes logical sense, like we've said, I think a couple times before, both in the reactions and previously in the slideshow.
Oof.
I
Yep.
feel like it's. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Proceed.
I was just gonna say, I feel like it doesn't really bug me that there was just so much trauma going on and not a lot of reaction time. Because when you are, I mean, not that I would know, but when you are in like a war-like situation, when it's just go, 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 like obviously you
Yeah.
process that something bad happens, but most people, in order to stay alive, kind of dissociate and kind of just keep going until they're safe to process everything, you know?
And
Yeah.
none of these characters, except for Rico and I'm forgetting Chibi, except for Rico and Chimi, none of them had time to actually be safe after the events happened.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Yeah.
busy being dead.
Hashtag, yeah.
Hashtag busy being dead. College
Mm-hmm.
life, baby. Anyway,
All right, so this is still kind of accurate. I'm a wannabe writer, not as much now though because college, baby.
That's the
But
true mood.
I decided to talk about character details. So starting off with Rico, I love that they gave him a stutter. They didn't need to, but it just fits so well with his character and backstory so well. And it's not always there, which is another amazing detail. It only really seems to appear and be like really bad or like really obvious if he's like uncertain or like nervous or whatever. Or he's talking about the Grant and Brujo, Rip King, which could
Rip
be
King.
considered a traumatic event. And as per the note that Peony added after I made the slide, they brought in a speech coach to flesh out his speaking patterns, which is amazing. We love that for this series. Go off, people in charge of that.
Research.
Um, Jimmy, I kind of want to know where she learned to speak human, and I want to assume that Apush taught her, but seeing as she has no memories of meeting Apush, probably not, because Apush knows who she is, because she saw her run off and also sees Apush, but Chimi seems to be very confused when they first meet, like in the whole group setting in the underworld. Either
Maybe,
way, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say she probably heard it around just because she wasn't too far from like a big settlement of people. She probably caught on to it.
That is true. I forget she wasn't that far removed from the village even when she did run off. Um, either way, I love the detail that she can speak and actually understand the animals. Like, yeah, she's been living with them since she was a baby, and again, I think, but I'm actually pretty certain about this. It's a thing that babies can understand all languages and or like have not that they can understand, but like they have an understanding of all languages until they get older and are exposed to a select one or few in their formative years. So like if you grow up in a bilingual household and you have one parent speaking English and another speaking I don't know, let's say French, both like to you as you're young, then you'll pick up understanding in both and grow up speaking both. And then since your brain is already hardwired to like switch between languages and understand languages, it makes it easier to learn more as you grow up. And there's
Smart
probably
children.
more specific stuff about it, but I apparently did not look into it all that much as of making the slide. And I love it so much, especially after all the animals sadly die. Rest in peace, you beautiful creatures. She keeps speaking their tongue, and it is beautiful to me. I love Chimi so
I'm just
much.
getting a mental image of that really dorky shot of her where she was like introducing herself in animal language.
That was kind of cute.
She's just a girl.
Stephanie Beatrice is literally just screaming into a microphone.
All right, moving on to Pichu. The way the way they portrayed him dealing with grief was just beautiful. I mean, yeah, he wanted to die, but he wasn't gonna just go off himself. The girl who killed his family said he would never die a warrior's death, so he set out to prove her wrong. Which sounds dark, but in the context of the show is absolutely beautiful. Yes, I don't think it's mentally healthy to be like, I want to die, but you could commend him for the way he wanted to die, I guess. I think.
I'll follow.
Disclaimer, we're writers.
Yes.
Disclaimer, we're writers.
yes. 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 But yeah, again, it's sad that he like was like it's sad that he wanted to die, but like
Yeah, you
he
can end the sentence there.
yeah, we're just going to end it there before I dig myself into a further hole than I need to.
Daisy is rapidly learning to earthbend. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that hole she's digging.
So we're just gonna fill that back up and pretend I never dug that. Um,
Anyway, let's talk about Zax.
yes, Peony was right.
Say that again.
Peony was right.
Good, good.
He is way too hot. But anyway, moving on to the actual character building. This chair is really squeaky. Why did I choose this chair? Anyway, getting
Squeak,
off track. Zad clearly didn't like being in a relationship with a cat even before Maya turned up, and was
I forgot
very
there was a character named a cat, and I was like, why was he in a relationship with a feline? Sorry.
Curse.
But yeah, he was very straightforward with their breakup when it did happen. He probably could have done it in a nicer way, but he expressed his feelings about the relationship and broke it off nice and clean. Yes,
Yeah,
the community.
he was very honorable about it, honestly. Like, he was direct, he was honest, he didn't mince words. He didn't lead her on.
Yeah. And I'll take back what I said about him saying it, about him could have been saying it in a nicer way. She was about to kill the person that their boss legit told them he wants alive. So like
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
he had every right to say it in the tone and the way that he did. He did not. I take back what Pasby said. He did not have to be nice about it.
He did not have to be nice
he
about
he
it.
can keep it mean. He can keep it mean. A cat deserves that.
My boy is literally just trying to stay alive. Proceed.
Yeah.
Be classy.
I love that he felt so comfortable with his dad that he feels able to tell him about Maya, even when literally in the court, surrounded by people who actively want her dead. Like,
I think that's just being a teenager.
yeah. And I mean, I think it helps that, like, everybody else is paying attention to Lord Miklan, but they were still, like, in the middle of that crowd. Like, yes, they were, I think, toward the back, but they were still, like, right there involved in it. He's very much in tune with his feelings and lets them motivate him, not control him. We love an emotionally stable king. We love
He's
men
so
like
well
that.
adjusted.
I know. We need more
Like,
men like that.
low key, every time Diego Luna plays a character, I'm just like, okay, but I kinda hear me out.
Yeah, we love that for him. Alright, moving on to Maya. She's your typical 15-year-old, voice cracks, likes to rush into things, thinks she knows how to do everything, and will lie to get her way. I was never the type of teenager to lie to get my way because I am the oldest and my parents' golden child. Not to brag, but
I
um,
was the middle child.
but
I'm the only child.
yeah, but it is a
The dynamic
very
suddenly makes sense.
yeah
Sorry.
yeah it is a very accurate portrayal of most of your typical 15-year-old children. And I love the note that Peony had to remind me that I was a legal adult by the time we wrote this.
She's used to the idea now, but like back in the day.
Yeah.
She
I
she was traumatized.
yeah, I was like newly an adult, I think. I can't remember. I was like maybe like
You
a couple months in or something.
Does
you
anyone
were a
remember
fresh
how
grown up.
does anyone know or remember how bad my voice cracks were? It was ridiculous.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember because I have known you so long that I got used to you just in every circumstance.
Yeah.
I just that line reminded me. The voice cracks, they were beautiful, bro. They were they had a mind of their own. That's all. Sorry.
I do remember some of them being pretty wild.
And
Right.
like, I'm not even a dude. What the freak?
You had like EDM auto tune voice cracks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad she thinks that's funny instead of wanting to kill me.
I don't know what that means. I'm so tired right now.
Mood.
Most people have, final stress. I have school's about to start stress.
Yeah.
I have school started a week ago, and one of my teachers isn't that competent. Stress.
I hate that for you.
Thanks.
Alright, I think I had like one or two more slides prepared. I can't remember. Alright. Okay. Closing thoughts from me. Character details on point. Wish I had the talent for Rush, and then Peony corrected me, compact storytelling. And I definitely need to watch Book of Life again.
Yes, you do.
Um Overall, the show was really good, and I loved all the references to Aztec and Mesoamerican culture they included in the show. Someone on the team definitely did some research, and I'm gonna expand that to the team as a whole definitely did some research, and we love that for them. I kind of want Apoosh to get her own show, or to have like more stories from the same universe be told, and Apoosh just like show up in the randomest of places to help the hero and maybe make things a little more confusing for both the hero and the audience, because we
Yes.
love Apoosh and she's that type of person. And then a note from Peony. Jorge Gutierrez talks about this universe on his social media a lot, and there's tons more lore. Okay, so I hope for some expansion upon this existing universe. Girl, keep hijacking these slides. These notes are beautiful, and I love them. Thank you
Great.
for.
So, I've actually learned even more since then.
Ooh, okay.
First off, Lady Mikte and La Muerte are sisters, and there are a total of 9 sisters.
Hot
Oh my
dang,
goodness.
baby.
Furthermore, Miklan and Zibalba are brothers, and there are 9 brothers.
Fun.
Something like that. So there is a lot more to this universe, and we have actually seen some of the designs in passing from his social media of the other siblings.
Heck yeah, baby.
Like one of the sisters is like the Lady of the Night or something, and that design is obviously baller. Um, but like there's other stuff going on in this universe. We just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and I will say, like as an aside, to speak to like how successful and like how much it seems like people want to see more of this universe, it has been again a literal year since we started the reaction series, and the Maya videos are still our best performing videos to date. Like
Yeah.
I think
There's something
the
fascinating about this universe.
I know. I think the our reaction to the series finale is our most viewed video on the channel yet. And about it's been out for a little less than a year. And I think that says something. Yeah, I think that says something about how much people are interested in this series if a small YouTube channel is getting a good amount of views from a reaction to the
A
series.
good number of views. Anyway,
Wait a minute. Y'all, should we do a little update? Actually, wait, no, now we kind of have to because I checked. Um, at the moment, this is obviously going to change once this video comes out. Oh, yes, actually, this could work very well for my thoughts since I don't have a lot to share.
ah,
Um, we
okay.
currently have 36 videos and 36 subscribers.
Heck yeah, baby.
Full.
Tag yourself. Tag
When you
yourself in
click
the
on the
comments.
little thing, we have 7,837 views.
Heck
Wow.
yeah.
Tag yourself in the comments. Tell us which video you are.
Yes, please. And it's so fun. Like, we haven't gotten that many comments on the videos, but it is fun to see the comments we have had. I think I'm not going to say the video's name because I don't want the video to keep popping up on my feed.
Oh,
But
you mean half horse, half man?
frick you, Peony. But seeing the few comments we've gotten under that video makes the curse kind of worth it. Um, but it is really nice to see all of your comments and the ideas that we've gotten from some of the commenters.
That reminds me, I need to go review some of On Company Time's other songs so we can do like a half horse, half man sequel video.
Oh gosh.
I think there was a commenter who sent a list of songs they wanted us to react to from that band that I think I sent to the group chat, but I'll have to find
Yeah.
it again.
I can just go look in the comments myself.
That's true.
Don't worry about it, I got it.
Any more thoughts from you, Chris?
Um, I don't think so.
Clearly, clearly past you had a thought.
I very important, apparently. Um, I will say it's not out of lack of trying. I did try, and it's not that there's nothing to comment on. It's that you guys made very, very good comments ahead, so I felt like there wasn't much for me to expand upon. I
That's
don't
fair.
know.
That's fair.
Yeah, y'all
Well,
y'all wrapped it up real good.
all right, I've got a very important question.
Mhm.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on Zat's chrysanthemum?
He is in a very specific category. Um, Not my favorite trope, I won't lie, of the blonde, super, super blonde vampire boy.
Mm.
But I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I know
Oh my
you dig
gosh! Oh my gosh, there's at least 3 that I can think of off the top of my head.
it. It's totally a thing, right?
Astarion started it. Like, I'm sure it
Mm.
existed before then, but like Astarion popularized it in like the last few years. And then there's the Grim Reaper from A Date with Death 1
Mm.
because A Date with Death 2 is coming. Anyway, um we
I think I'm excited.
I'm mildly excited, just a little. Uh and then there's also Zatz. I can't pronounce names. It's bad. But yeah, white hair, red eyes, vampire boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
White hair, red eyes, fangs. Oh wait, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Silas from Love and Deep Space.
Oh, oh, him, yes. I know. I was on that side of the internet for a good while, even though I never
I
I
played
know
think
it.
you were.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, you know the
Probably
trend that
got
went
it.
around. There's a trend that went around a while back that was like, "Where are we going?" And then just guess an incredibly sexy voice. That was Silas.
I didn't
That
know
was
about that.
Silas.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Classy,
So
super blonde boys.
classy super blonde boys with red eyes who are slightly less than completely masculine, and it kind of gives gender in an extremely hot way. It's so specific, but it's such a genre.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. Wait, that's yeah, no, that's really real. That's funny.
Wait. Daisy,
Yes,
do you have Webtoon?
I do.
Okay, you need to read a Webtoon called The Blind Prince.
Yes, ma'am. Gonna add that to my
Good.
library. That is the Rocket app. I'm gonna add that to my library right now.
That is the wrong Yeah, I felt that one.
Is the next slide my very important information? Oh,
Wait, hang on.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think those were like stuff that she needed to talk about. I think those were just reminders that she needed to fill them out.
Oops. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if this is catching because my microphone is being really weird, but I've just been dying this whole time.
Yeah, no, we're getting bits and pieces of it.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Chrysanthemum.
I thought I put something there. Oh, that's embarrassing.
I wish I could zoom in on the empty middle of the screen right now.
I'll try and find a way to do that in the editing.
Oh my goodness.
Just slowly zoom it in towards the middle of the screen where there's nothing there. Cool.
What's for dinner, kids? Absolutely nothing.
Oh my gosh. Alright. In conclusion, Maya and the Three High Key slaps, and if you think a fantasy adventure series based on Mesoamerican mythology sounds neat, you should absolutely make time to watch it.
Heck yeah, baby.
Do it.
Yep.
It leaves you speechless in my case.
Oh my gosh, it did. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody have any closing thoughts?
Very important.
Very important. And also important.
Yes, yes. And then blank.
Terrible work, everybody. Good job. What about you, Daisy? Anything else to say?
No, I think other than just to thank you guys for supporting us. This channel started as, oh, we're very reactive people. Let's record it so other people can see what weirdos we are and join in on the chaos. So thank you for all of you who have joined us in this mess.
All
Thank you
36
for
of you.
thank you.
That's actually
Thank
wild. Sorry.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. Thank all 36 of you who are currently with us for watching us torment Daisy with half horse, half man for an entire Actually, no, it's less than that. The song's not even that old, but you know what we mean.
Yes,
And
and
thank you for appreciating Daisy's
yes.
beautiful editing work.
Yes, and thank you to all of those future subscribers who somehow, hopefully, find their way onto this video. We thank you for joining us in the mess and for sticking through it with however long you have been sticking through it.
Here's to another year of tormenting Daisy with half horse, half man.
I swear,
See,
it pops up on my feed at least once a month since that video came out, and I hate it.
funny. Okay, Careless Whispers has been stuck in my head for no reason. Like this whole
Oh,
time.
Chris.
It's the part where it's like, oh, I'm never gonna dance again.
No. Okay, I think that'll do it for today.
Drink water.
Go finish the responsibilities you're procrastinating.
And we'll see y'all around.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you.
Very important.
Also important.